Hi, this video will cover mapping a domain to your Apex application. You can map as many domains or subdomains as you wish to map to it. And before we get started mapping a domain, you want to make sure that you first created an SSL certificate for the domain or subdomain. All content from your XE instance is served over SSL HTTPS. So you want to make sure you created that certificate first. If you haven't, you can look at our video on creating it, and just go ahead and make sure that that's created beforehand. For our demo, we're going to be using mymap.enciva.com, and under certbot, I have already created that SSL certificate. Okay, with our SSL created, let's go to map domain. And we're going to create a new file in order to map domain. There's going to be an include file that will be included with the Apache configuration. And let's call it, use this here, mydomain.conf. I'll make sure it ends with .conf. And click create. And this will load a template. And on the template, all we need to do is replace all instances of domain with the actual domain that we're going to be mapping. Enciva.com for a demo, and just go ahead and replace the domain, all instances of domain, with the domain or subdomain that you're mapping. mymap.enciva.com. See 4 replacements for that. And the other thing you would replace is which application ID and landing page or page alias you want to map to. In this case, I'm just going to leave it to the Apex admin. If you're mapping to a specific application ID, you would just update that here as well. Okay, so we've created this new conf file, mydomain.conf, and we replace all instances of domain with the domain or subdomain that we're mapping. And go ahead and click Save and Close. And we'll go over to Apache here and restart it for it to take effect. And now if you go over in the browser and put in the domain we just mapped, mymap.enciva.com, and the domain is now mapped, and it's using the SSL certificate we created earlier as well. And finally, if we need to update that mapping for any reason, just go back to domain mapping and then select the conf file you created earlier, and here you can just go ahead and update any mappings if you need to update the landing page or anything else for it, and then again just click Save and Close and restart Apache for the changes to take effect.